Hello everyone, I'm RiggyRob and welcome back to my blind playthrough of Fire Emblem Three Houses Hard Classic Mode with the Black Eagles. So, important things to note from last time. So, I went back and did the Imperial Succession after spending all of my activity points, of course. And of course, we also had Lysithea join the team, and we didn't really get a chance to look at her in particular, so let's go ahead and do that now. So, as mentioned before, Lysithea has two crests. She has the Crest of Gloucester, which increases might during magic attacks sometimes, and the Crest of Charon, increases might when using combat arts. So it's interesting she gets two. And because she's got the Crest of Gloucester, which is what Lorenz has, I've gone ahead and given her the Thyrsus? I think it's the Thyrsus, which increases magic range and halves damage as well. So yeah, she seems like she'll be pretty strong with this stuff. Especially with 26 magic, 17 speed's a bit slow, 3 defense, and 18 resistance. So she's going to have to be, kept on the back lines a little bit. But she does have very unique magic. So Miasma's standard, but Swarm for -5 speed, Luna, which ignores resistance, and Dark Spikes, which is effective against cavalry. And I think this is what you have to use against the Death Knight to kill him the first time around that you see him. We got Yan Yan here. Hello, Yan Yan. Hi. Thanks for joining the stream. How are you doing today? This is Lysithea. At the moment, she's only just going to be a mage. She is level 21, so we can upgrade her into another class once she's got the weapon skills. And she does have a skill ability that helps with that. Double skill experience earned in battle. So put her more in fights, and she'll grow a bit quicker. So I think she's kind of like an S archetype, like Nina, but I'm not 100% on that. So, Lysithea was born the eldest daughter of House Ordelia, caught in House Herm's revolt and suffers imperial intervention, and then enrolled at the Officers' Academy. She likes magic, obviously, and eating sweets secretly, so she might have a budding friendship with Mercedes, and she is heir to House Ordelia. So yeah, that's Lysithea. So like I mentioned, went back and did all the Imperial Succession, went ahead and gave some people certifications if they could pass them, and if they didn't, then they didn't. People's skill goals are still updated to what they were last time, I believe, so there's no change there. But we do have a few more supports to look at. So, why don't we have a look at, I think the last B support I don't have, apart from with Rhea, is with Ignatz. Hello, Ignatz.
Alright, time to sneak off and do some painting.
Why'd you have to sneak off to do that?
Professor, such lovely weather today, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I was, just about to go for a walk.
Nothing suspicious about that at all. Why are you bringing paper?
What, this? No, it's, I'm sorry, Professor. I'll admit it. I was going to do some painting.
Secret hobby.
Do you remember the place where we talked before? I've been painting the scenery there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still keeping up with my academics and training, of course.
Good boy.
I just paint in my spare time, as a change of pace.
Sure. You don't have to hide it.
Oh, I don't? Well, yes. Maybe you're right. I may have gotten ahead of myself. I'm sorry for panicking there.
It's alright.
Honestly,
At least you're not turning into Bernie.
I'm just worried that my father will find out that I've been painting.
Oh? I'm not going to tell him.
Of course. Why would you go out of your way to tell him that?
To be needlessly critical?
Completely illogical of me. But it seems I've developed a bit of a complex about it.
Yeah, it seems like it.
My father's not a fan of my artistic pastime, you see. We're a merchant family, and my older brother is set to inherit the business.
So why does he care what you do?
As for me, my father decided I should be a knight.
Ah,
That's why I'm at the academy.
okay.
Painting won't help me become a knight. It's a waste of time.
Yeah, but you can't do everything as being knightly. Is that why you feel guilty about it?
Well, yes. I feel like I'm betraying my parents. I hear the business has been slow for them over the past few years. If I become a knight for an influential noble house, I could use my connections to help support them.
Suppose.
My father was determined to send me here. He must have been, considering the enormous amount of money he spent.
How much money did he spend?
I don't think I'm well suited to being a knight. My parents sent me to the academy for their sake, not my own.
Also, if you want to make money, spending money sending someone off to an academy might not be the best option.
When I think about how hard my family is working just to stay in business, how can I sit idly by? All of which is just to say that painting will have to remain my little hobby. Nothing more.
You could turn it into a career potentially.
Not that I could make a career out of it even if I wanted
No,
to.
I guess not.
That's just a fantasy.
Starving artist. Wow, he seems a bit down in the dumps about that. Oh well, that's level B. So, Edelgard, you've got quite a few Bs to go with as well, but you've got one now, Dorothea.
You're in high spirits today, Dorothea.
Yes, I have met someone quite charming recently. I'm hoping we can spend more time together soon.
Oh.
Well, I wish you the best of luck. I wish I had some advice to offer. Alas, I do not.
Don't worry too much about it, 80. I'd guess romance isn't really something you're interested in anyway.
Oof.
I'm not completely disinterested.
I just don't think about it ever.
Oh yeah? Is there someone you have your eye on?
To be honest, there's nothing resembling romance in my life at present.
No flowers, no chocolates, no dates.
It's not that I'm disinterested. I'm simply too busy with other endeavors. I have no time to spare for such things.
That's not surprising. You're not just any old noble after all.
Yeah.
Anyone who has feelings for you, well, they're in for a pretty complicated life.
Especially now that you're the emperor.
True. And I can't ignore the possibility that I may have to marry for political purposes. I doubt I'll ever have the opportunity for a passionate romance as long as I live.
Ah, don't say that, 80.
That's no way to talk. You meet the right person and boom, you have passion to spare.
Or maybe you've already met them and it's just a matter of time.
Could be someone you've just met or someone you've known your whole life.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no telling how life will go. Something could even spark between the two of us.
Wow, Dorothea really does go hard on this.
You and I. Now that is an entertaining thought.
First Ingrid, now Edelgard.
If such an exciting future is in store, I look forward to it.
I mean, she'd do pretty well for herself.
Oh yeah? That's awfully sweet of you, 80.
I think Dorothea just floats with everyone. Alright, so Edelgard's got a few more. Ah, a C with Manuela.
That song.
Oh, hello, Edelgard.
Professor Manuela, that song you were humming. I feel as though I've heard it before, long ago. And I'm sure it was you singing it back then. At the Opera House in the Imperial Capital, perhaps.
Possibly. It seems like nobody else was there.
Why, yes. You must have seen me there. I am flattered you would remember it. I performed with the Middle Franc Opera Company in Enbar on numerous occasions.
We were just there.
So it was you. I went to that performance with my uncle.
Her uncle. Okay.
I wanted desperately to see it again. But after that night, he took me to seek asylum in the kingdom. When I returned to the Empire several years later, you had already retired.
Oh, that's a shame. So you only got to hear me sing once?
Sadly, that's correct.
Yet you still remember it. Even the melody of the song I sang. I'm honored.
To be fair, it is always easier to remember the melody of a song when someone's actually, like, singing it.
That's how much of an impression your voice left on me. I must ask, why did you retire so soon? You could have continued for another 10 or 20 years.
Indeed. Many singers perform for decades. But that wasn't for me. I wanted to go out on top.
That's fair. You don't want to see a decline in your popularity in your career.
My voice is a gift from the goddess. However, as all things do, it will decline with age. One day, I will lose that gift. And so I decided I needed to learn to survive without it, long before that day came.
Makes sense.
I needed to prove to myself that I can live on, even after my voice returns to the goddess.
So despite your belief in the goddess, you wish to live by your own strength?
Yeah.
It's hard for me to explain. The goddess supports me both spiritually and emotionally. Everything else is up to me.
Take control of your own destiny. Alright. Okay, so let's have a look at Linhart and Dorothea. So they've got a B support, not a B plus yet.
How did you know Dorothea was an orphan?
I hear she buttered up some noble and he enrolled her in the academy.
Does someone like that even belong here?
Gossip between soldiers.
I suggest ignoring them.
Lynn, don't scare me like that.
You seem less scared than surprised, but that's quibbling, I suppose. As for those two gossips, unimportant. I suggest forgetting all about them and their petty words.
Yeah, who cares? They're just generic soldiers.
Join me for a meal. I've been the target of a lot of gossip, and eating generally makes me feel better.
Who gossips about you?
Don't pretend we're the same. If I could brush it off so easily, I would.
It doesn't seem particularly difficult. Where's the problem? Is this about your pride?
No, not even a little bit.
What then?
Lynn, please just go away. I want to be alone right now.
That's fine. But your life is your own business. It's not something that can be affected by the petty words of a stranger.
Sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will leave psychological damage that will last forever.
Sorry. I kept talking, didn't I? I'll stop now.
Please do.
Yeah, that was a bit uncomfortable between those two. Well, maybe the B plus will resolve that. And then we've got Bernie and Ingrid.
Bernadetta, please come out of your room. You've been in there for ages. You need to train.
No. Sorry, not happening.
I'm not playing around, Bernadetta. This training is absolutely crucial to your future.
I don't care. I can't handle it today. Please leave.
Why did you come here?
Why did I come here? I didn't choose to join the academy. I was forced.
Interesting she's willing to let people know that.
I suppose not everyone has to be pleased about being here. But even so, Bernadetta, I'll ask one more time. Please come out of there.
And I'll tell you one more time. It's not happening. Not right now. Not today.
Just one of those days.
You leave me no alternative.
Break the door
If you're
down!
near the door, you'd better step away.
Yeah, there we go.
My door! Why?
Now hurry along, Bernadetta. You've got lots of training to catch up on.
Spare me! I'll train! Just not with you. Anyone but you, please.
Sure, I'm pretty sure Petra will whip you into shape.
Is that so? That presents a problem. I know we are two very different people, but whether or not you like me, we are on the same side and must learn to work together.
It's not about any of that. If this is how you treat people on your own side, what do you do to your enemies?
Don't ask questions
Oh, what a
you
question.
don't want answers to.
Yeah.
I did what was necessary to get you to comply. Nothing more.
Very direct approach.
I do hope that the professor will be able to help you through the rest of your training. In the meantime, I will fix your door. Good luck.
Oh, well, that's nice of her.
Right. Okay. Good.
Oh, just shell-shocked. Alright. Sylvain and Ingrid. Lots of stuff with Ingrid. I like Ingrid.
That was quite a sigh. What's wrong, Ingrid?
Tell me, Sylvain, what am I to you?
You're my
Ooh.
friend. One of my oldest, in fact.
An old friend, is it? Then why must I clean up the casualties left behind by your skirt chasing?
Nobody asked you to do that. Heck, I thought you enjoyed it.
That's why he carries on doing it even more.
Besides, you're real good at it. I'm excited to continue working with you.
Do you mean
Really
to imply
working.
you have no intention of acting a bit more respectably?
Please don't yell like that. Everybody's staring at us.
When you were 8, you came on to my sweet, sweet granny. My granny!
That's a bit weird, Sylvain.
Come on. I was 8 and she was That was a long time ago.
Wow.
Sylvain hit on Ingrid's grandmother? Wow.
Wow.
People can hear you. Please be quiet.
When you were 10, we went to that harvest festival, and you started making eyes at a scarecrow.
Oh, is it just anything that looks particularly like a woman?
A scarecrow?
Wait a second. That was just an accident. A tragic, tragic accident.
When you were 15, you sought, relentlessly might I add, to involve yourself with Lord Gwendol's daughter.
Ooh, who's Lord Gwendol?
Who do you suppose made peace with the furious Lord, despite having nothing to do with it? Me. Always for you. Every time.
What a jerk.
They've got a fair bit of history, Ingrid and
You know what?
Sylvain.
This conversation is over. I'm done.
My point is that this has to end. Not later, but now.
Fine. I promise I'll try to change. Are you happy now?
I promise I'll try. Not I'll change, I'll try. That is really interesting. Anyone else? Anyone else? Doesn't seem like it. Yep, nothing else in the other houses. So I think we are done with supports. Now, I'm in a bit of an interesting conundrum because we are still not at the time skip. And Twitch has this thing of not being able to have more than 100 videos in a collection. And we're at like 94 to 95 now. So I'm wondering whether it might be best to try and fit everything into one collection before the time skip and one afterwards. Or whatever else it may be that works out. But I think the plan for today is we're going to take on the Death Toll Paralogue and the Rare Monster Sighting. We'll see what else is left, but those after that will probably be off-stream stuff to do. Whether it's another auxiliary battle to get more money or something else. Exploring around the monastery to do faculty training perhaps. And then we'll come back after probably, I don't know, Lysithea's birthday for the Ritual of the Goddess's Revelation. Because I'm pretty sure I have now recruited everyone that I am able to. The only other options I would assume are these ones, but I never get the option to do it with Hilda. Seteth, Cyril, Catherine, or Rhea. And yeah, I have no idea what's going to go on with that. So if there are any like notes or hints for that, then feel free to let me know. But otherwise, I think I have recruited everyone I can. So, like I said, we're going to go ahead and do the paralogue. Death Toll. Ignatz and Raphael, two sons of merchant families, set out to put an end to a series of monster attacks on merchants in Alliance territory. So, of course, we're going to take the pair of those guys. We'll make a new save over here. So, apparently, if you do a paralogue with one person recruited that is necessary for it, you get the reward if they are the one that has the crest. So, the one I did with Ingrid and Dorothea, right? I didn't get the reward, which was a holy relic, because I didn't have Ingrid in my party at the time. Well. That's another thing I'll do when I Blue Lions New Game Plus this game, because it's going to take me a while to do it the first time through. Yeah, that's about right, Raphael?
Then why don't we approach from... that won't work at all. Horses won't fit through there.
Well, we can always fly.
I can't figure this out. I give up.
Wow. Try to calm down and think it through.
But enemies never move how you want them to in a real battle, do they?
Nope.
I reckon I learned better on the battlefield.
Possibly.
Professor, I need to speak with you.
What is it, Painter Boy?
Nuts. You alright?
I received a letter from my brother back home. There's some disturbing news.
What's going on?
Monsters have been attacking merchants within the Alliance territories.
That happens all the time. I mean, that's how my parents died, so...
So it was very common.
Raphael, I didn't mean to bring up such a sensitive topic in your presence.
Hey, don't worry about that. Come on, let's hear the rest of it.
Very well. These attacks seem to be focused on specific merchants.
Ones with all the meat. Like who?
Those who are traveling from the territory of House Gloucester to the Regan Dukedom. Merchants traveling in the opposite direction, from Regan to Gloucester, don't suffer nearly as many
Interesting.
attacks.
We did just deal with a merchant that Lorenz was unhappy with.
That doesn't make any sense. Someone's got to deal with those monsters, though.
Agreed. At this rate, my father and brother can't conduct business without risking their lives. Professor, could you assist me? I need your help exterminating these creatures.
Now
Of
you're
course.
talking. I'm going too. I'm not learning anything in a classroom. You're
Sure.
gonna go, right, Professor? Don't you want to help these folks?
Yeah, exactly. We departed once. Also,
Yeah, I knew you couldn't resist.
Thank you so much, Professor. And Raphael, I can't begin to express my gratitude.
Also, it makes sense with this being the week where rare monsters are being sighted, because that would, you know, naturally line up with merchants being attacked by monsters as a common occurrence. Although I don't think it's been every month we've seen rare monsters. It's only been once every couple of months. I think now. I assume the rare monster sightings weren't added as DLC because they went ahead and did that with the auxiliary battles for more money, I believe. But we'll see. Alright, so we got a big giant wolf. Okay. He's not scary. What's this ability here? Defiant crit. Yeah, fine. Zoom out a little bit. You are a paladin. You've got lance fair, terrain resistance. Okay. Interesting. But we've covered them on both flanks. Ah, green units. I see. So it seems like we'll have to keep these guys safe. I like how there's slightly different haircuts for them. And is there anything interesting on you guys? Don't think so. There's nothing on the wolf itself. No other droppable items. No. So I think we're good. Alright, so it recommended level 15. So let's take off all our mega strong units. And let's focus on who's weaker. So we have level 22. So Sylvain, Lorenz, Marianne, Ash, Annette, Hanneman. Do you want to take Lysithea? Why is Hubert unavailable? He's disappeared for this month, I noticed. Well, we'll take Lysithea, even though she's not actually that low level, just because I want to see what she's like in action. So let's see, we've got a healer with Marianne. She's got physic. Paladin, magic user, archer, another mage. Probably need another physical unit. Cavalier's there, archer, brawler. Maybe another mage, maybe. We'll see. So 22, 21. Bernie, Ferdinand, Leonie. I suppose we could take Flame. Yeah, let's take Flame. I want to see what the Koei's staff is like as well. Also, can't forget about adjutants. So we'll give it to the people who's going to be on the front line. So Sylvain, you're going to have someone low level, I would assume. Let's go with Felix. We'll have another one for Lorenz. Give him Shamir. And then one more person. Who should it be? Raphael? Yeah, Raphael. I will give Raphael Alois. That makes sense. So, in terms of items, I think everyone's good for what they need. Everyone's got vulneraries, so on, so not too worried about that. In terms of the map, let's see, we've got axe users down here and brawlers, fortress knights. So, I can't change Ignatz and Raphael anyway, so let's see, we've got one healer, 2 archers, 1 mage, 1 physical unit, and over here we've got the knights. So 3 mages, 1 healer specifically. Yeah, I think this works. Oh, I can't change Raphael's position. Oh, never mind. Never mind, eh? Okay, so chances are we need to rush and save the merchants from being killed. I imagine the cavaliers will probably be best for that. Now, whether they'd be better off on the left-hand side to rush forward, I'm not sure. Because there are a lot of forests down there, and that'll slow them down a bit. Let's see. Swap a cavalier for an archer, perhaps. Yeah, I think that makes a bit more sense. So then we can go ahead and pincer attack from both sides. Okay. Seems good to me. Everyone should have battalions equipped. Yeah, some of them are all maxed out, but that's just because they don't have the authority to use anything higher. So let's go ahead, look at the map once more. Yeah, I think we're good. Alright, let us make a save. Save where we were. And fight. Defeat the enemy commander. Any of these people fall.
Monsters! Be gone!
Ah, another monster.
Look,
Well then.
the monsters are attacking those merchants again.
Looks like there's some humans mixed in there. Maybe they're controlling the monsters.
Ooh.
If they are, do you think we just have to take out the leader?
Let's get started, before it's too late.
I see.